WWE Wrestling. So we will give you a quick update on Sasha Banks and Naomi. So we have a backstage update on Sasha Banks and Naomi status with the WWE reports. And then many of the WWE fans accepted Sasha Banks and Naomi to return on Raw, but that didn't between Bill where do things stand now. And so weeks ago, it appeared has true Sasha Banks and Naomi were done with the WWE, but multiple reports included that the former Women's Tag Team Championship will be back very soon. Ahead of this week, in the Raw show, it was reported by a Wrestling News that its agreement has been reached for Sasha Banks and Naomi to return to the company. The reporters note that some backstage believe that the two superstars will appear on the post-SummerSlam analysis of Raw, but that never concerned. In a daily update on L4WOnline.com, Dave Muscle reported that the returns of Sasha Banks and Naomi are moving in their addresses, and namely they do accept it to happen. Cutting A source Brian Alvarez reported on Wrestling Live in the Wrestling News that Sasha Banks and Naomi do indeed have a deal to return to the company. It has to personally note that the two former SmackDown Women's Championship walked out of the 5/16 Raw show to reported with the main event plans for that evening, and the WWE Little confirmed in a statement that the 2 decades to decide to walk out of the WWE, and Michael Cole announced on SmackDown in 4 days later that the two had been suspended. Namely, it was little reported that Sasha Banks and Naomi will scheduled to compete in a 6-pack challenge to demand the #1 attendance match for Bianca Belair's Raw Women's Championship. Naomi was reportedly scheduled to win the match, but following the walkout, and the WWE had to move in an oval addresses. Asuka went on to defeat Becky Lynch in a singles match to become the #1 attendance match. So we will keep you guys updated on Sasha Banks and Naomi. It's possible currently on the Women's Tag Team Championship. Michael Cole has also stated that in a tournament will be had to decide the new hurdles of the Women's Tag Team Championship, and fast forward to a half month later, and there is still no update on that front. We will get more clarity on the of the championship if Naomi and Sasha Banks return soon. So we will keep you guys update on Sasha Banks and Naomi. And on second and next time in this episode. This is BCW on Cable on YouTube channel, and subscribe right here on YouTube. And what do you think? I'm going to put up my YouTube channel and subscribe right here on YouTube. On second and next time. Peace out.